Okay, so we finally got some information on Season 3 of Gundam Evolution. So Season 3 will be called Defensor. And the new Gundam, or new unit added, is the Gundam Hyperion. Which I'm not going to lie, I have never heard of this Gundam before in my life. I had to look him up. Apparently he's from the manga Gundam Seed Astra. And he's pretty cool. So he is a tank. His abilities are, he has a beam submachine gun as his primary. He has beam cannons over his shoulder. He has a personal shield, similar to Sazabi in the GM. And he has another ability where he activates a 360 degree beam barrier shield, kind of like the new Gundam. And his ultimate ability is kind of like the DOMs and the Ashimars combined. Like it looks kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Now, one concern that was sort of brought up that they answered was, how does his sort of full shield compare to the new Gundams? And the differences that they said are, the new Gundam shield is his G maneuver, his ult. It lasts longer and it has more health. Whereas the Hyperion's, it's an ability, it has cooldown, it doesn't last as long. So I'm glad they clarified that. I was a little bit worried that he was going to be sort of a sort of Reinhardt, if you will, like just mega pusher kind of unit. But doesn't seem that way. Other information is that he will have 2 dashes and his hit points will be 900. So that's interesting. There he is there in game. So that's his personal shield, and then like the wing binders in the back. So there's the cannons, and then that also emits the sort of 360 degree shield. But he is not the only unit we're getting. So what they're doing for this season is, as we know, every season lasts 2 months. So at the start of this season, we're going to get Hyperion, and then a month in, or halfway into the season, we're going to get another new unit, and then a month after that, or the start of season 4, we're going to get another unit. So essentially, for the next 3 months, we're going to get a new unit every month, which is great. I'm glad that they're upping the pace that they're adding units, because I have felt for a while that they need to add more. They just need to add more. Even if they did, like, if they kept it less, so like one season they add 1, next season they add 2, season after that 1, just sort of a 1 2 1 2, just for this first year, and then they can bring it down to just 1 after that, just to beef up the roster, if they will. But the thing they really need to add is more maps, which they have not said a thing about a new map this season, which I'm kind of worried about. So either they're not adding a new map, or they're keeping it a surprise. So I have no idea so far. There's the balance adjustments, so buffs and nerfs. I'll get to that at the end. So let's keep going with this. During this season, there's going to be more campaigns. So the first campaign that we're having is the Material Point Present campaign. So material points are the green currency, the one that we use to buy all the cosmetic stuffs like portraits and stamps and skins. The one that's very hard to come by. From the end of maintenance on February 1st until the start of maintenance on March 1st, during this period, players can earn 150 material points every week by logging into the game, for a maximum of 600 material points for logging in all 4 weeks. So basically, log in once every week for the whole month of February, and you'll get 600 at the end of it, which is quite a lot and quite good, because there's a lot of skins that I really want to buy. Like, I really want that Sazabi desert camo skin, because it makes it kind of look like the big tree. So I really want that. So this is good. I like that. And then the other campaign that they've got is the Hyperion Gundam commemorative login campaign. So for the first week of season 3, essentially February 1st until February 8th, you just need to log in every day, and every day you log in, you get a supply pod or a loot box. So for a grand total of 7. Now, you need to log in, right? You can't, let's say, log in on the 3rd day and there'll be 3 loot boxes there waiting for you. No, you need to log in every single day to get the full 7. So make sure you do that. And again, all these will be in your present box when you log in, you see them. Here's the season 3 pass stuff. That's a cool skin. Golden charms. Oh, hello. Fucking Shiro from 8th MS team. That's interesting. So the season pass, same as always. 990 Evo coins, a whole bunch of rewards. all that kind of good stuff. Item set Defender, or sorry, Defensor. Gonna buy all that. Okay. Ooh, 1900 for that. I don't know. Let's see what else. Supply pods. Pod limited. That's a cool skin. That's a cool GM skin. I really want that because I've been wanting a skin for the GM, but none that I have unlocked so far are really doing it for me. So might have to get that. Some of these look cool. More gold stuff. Ooh, that's a cool portrait. The 3 DOMs there. That's pretty cool. Other supply pods. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Ooh, exclusive items for material points. Oh, God. Here we go. In Season 3 Defensor, the Hyperion Gundam unit skin, Hyperion Gundam Unit 2, and the Zaku 2 melee unit skin, Garma Zabi Zaku 2, will be available. Okay, so... not gonna lie, I quite like the blue. That's a lot better than the default. That looks really good. And then this is Garma Zabi's Zaku 2. Like, I don't know why I expected it to be purple. Like, I don't know why I'm associating purple with Garma Zabi. I know his hair's purple, but I'm guessing I think he does have another mobile suit that is purple. But the fact that it's sort of crimsony red here, like, I don't know, is that sort of like to signify that he wants to be like Char, but he can't? Those would be good, but if they are for material points, then I'm guessing that this will cost 4,000 and that will cost 4,000, so I'm not going to see these in game at all. They haven't said anything about, hey, we're going to lower the prices. So yeah, these are probably going to cost like 4,000 of that green currency each, which is just ridiculous. Sales period during Season 3. So they're gone. Aim assist, console version only. Alright, so they're just making slight adjustments to the stuff. Okay, now let's get on to the patch notes. Who's getting buffed? Who's getting nerfed? Okay, Zaku 2 ranged buff smoke discharger. Using the skill will restore 1 bar of the boost gauge. Oh. Since both the usage rate and win rate have been low, adjustments will be made to improve mobility and survivability. Okay, so you just use your smoke and you just get a dash back instantly. That's going to make him so slippery. Like, he's just going to be all over the fucking place. That's going to be... Oh, that's going to be great. I've got a mate who like sort of mains the Zaku 2 range, and he's already fantastic with him, so he's going to have a field day with that. Oh, okay. Don't know how I feel about that. That's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, usage rate and win rate have been low. Really? I see hundreds of Zaku 2 ranged. Like, I see him a lot. Ashimar. Buffs. Okay, the usage rate of the Ashimar has been lower than that of other medium range suits. Really? The unit's skills will be adjusted to make it more powerful in the air against groups of enemies. So the charge shot cooldown is going from 11 seconds down to 7 seconds. Okay. Napalm grenades. Damage per hit or per tick going from 17 up to 22. Oh, what? Are they serious? That's crazy. Because I don't know about you, but like, Ashimar is top tier. He's a top tier unit, and that grenade is part of it. Charge shot, I mean, it's kind of good for taking like the GM shield or just like finishing off somebody if you've ran out of your primary. The napalm grenade, oof, that's... Oh, we're going to be fighting over the Ashimar now, me and my friends. Like, that's going to be crazy. Alright. Turn A Gundam, overhead throw, nerf. Damage from 400 down to 250. Ooh. The burst damage from the overhead throw and the beam rifle was high, so this adjustment will be made to give units in the 800 hit point range more time to break away, i.e. Barbatos. Okay, so it seems like they're nerfing the one consistently good counter to Barbatos, so don't know how I feel about that. It just feels as if Turn A needs a little bit more love. It feels as if he's missing something from his kit. Just something. Just a little something. Let's see, the GM. In order to improve its abilities against melee units, the GM's hit points and the knockback range of its shield bash have been increased. The length of the shield bash skill animation will be slightly lengthened in order to reduce its versatility against ranged units. Okay. So hit points are going from 800 up to 900. Okay, fantastic. Fuck. And then the shield bash knockback distance from 1500 up to 1800. The skill animation will be slightly lengthened and the animation will play through until the end, even if it hits early. Alright, so they're making the shield bash very much a commitment thing. Like, if you're doing this, you're committed. Okay, that's interesting, because, like, again, I feel as if GM is a top tier unit. He's got the 800 or 900 now, plus the, is it 12? Is it 1200? No, it's 1400 for his shield, so he's got a lot of health. He's got a bit of range. His flame grenade thing is fucking awesome. His C4 thing. His healing grenade is amazing. And his G maneuver is just very good for, like, area denial sort of lockdown thing. Like, he's a fucking solid unit, and they've just made him better. So, this is going to be fun. I'm glad. Okay, the Marasai. The combo capability of the Sea Snake will be reduced, but its utility in a team will be increased. Okay, so the Sea Snake, so basically the grapple. Cooldown, 10 seconds down to 6. Okay, but the oh, fuck. Oh, okay. The damage from 350 down to 10. Wow. Wow, that is significant. Okay, so this very much is not a damaging ability at all anymore. This is very much just a setup ability. Oof, okay. The Fedayeen rifle, the beam blade, so the move he used to follow up after the ensnare. Damage going from 350 down to 300. Okay. But the knockback distance has been increased from 750 up to 1200. And then the stun duration from 1 second up to 1.1 second. Okay. And then Sea Snake shock, so his G maneuver, the ult. Activation threshold 8300 down to 7500. So that means you're going to get your G maneuver quicker. Oh, okay. So really they've changed the Marasai from, let's face it, he very much was a single target unit. That's how you played him. You grapple someone, you follow up with that, and then you just shoot them once with the beam rifle, and then they're dead. That's pretty much how you played him. But now, with the reduction in cooldown and the damage, so you can use it more often. Oh, that's gonna be rough. 6 seconds. I'd have done it 8, but okay. So prepare to get fucking grappled a lot. So yeah, Marasai is very much now a setup person, like they said, utility in a team. So he's going to be a setup person now. Ooh, that's a bastard as well, because I just started playing as Marasai again and absolutely destroying with him. But now, oh, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. The Mahiru. Since the balance adjustment in December, both damage and win rate have been lower than expected. So we will improve the detonation range of the Rendo grenade slightly. So Rendo grenade, just his basic primary gun. Detonation range from an enemy is increased from 140 to 160. And the Rendo grenade, the G maneuver, detonation range from enemy 140 up to 160. Okay. Yeah, the Mahiru is by far the unit I see the least in the game. Like, I hardly see any of them. And I feel as if this isn't going to help much. I feel as if we're going to see this this phrase here, both damage and win rate have been lower than expected. I feel as if that lower than expected is going to be associated with the Mahiru for a long, long time. And the main reason I feel as if nobody uses him is his primary gun. So the Rendo grenade launcher, it has 3 grenades in the magazine, right? 3. Even if you hit all 3 of those grenades directly on an enemy, like even an enemy with the lowest health in the game, so an 800 hit point enemy, if you hit all 3 grenades on that enemy, it doesn't kill them. So a full mag from your primary gun cannot kill an enemy, even if you're super accurate. That just doesn't seem right. That's just wrong. So what I think they need to do is increase the magazine size. I think even just by 1, so going from 3 grenades up to 4 grenades, that'll fix it. Once they do that, we'll see more Mahirus and they'll be much more viable. Really, the kind of way you have to use the Mahiru is you need to get up close, kick them, so that shoots you up high, knocks them back a bit, and it damages them, and then aim down sights so you fire faster, and then fire the 3 grenades off quickly, and then that kills them. But the fact that that's the only combo you can do to like, nah, that's like, it's not right. I should be able to like aim down sights and shoot 1, 2, 3, 4 even and kill somebody. Like, that's the one buff I'm waiting to see, is to up his magazine size. Just to 4, not to 5. I feel as if 5 would be too open to people spamming, like, and I don't want that. So up it to 4, and then obviously for the ult they need to up it to 6 shots now because it's double, so 8. So yeah, up it. Zaku 2 melee. The following adjustments will be made to improve performance when activating Xeon's Rage. The amount of points required for activation will be slightly increased, but the return when activated will be greater. Okay, so Xeon's Rage. Amount of points required to activate Xeon's Rage, 4,000 up to 4,500. Okay, not too bad. Duration, 10 seconds up to 12 seconds. Okay. And then the damage increases during the activation. So your basic attack, the slashes, is going from 180 per hit up to 200. Not bad. And then the shockwave ability will be 350 up to 400. Again, not bad. And then the sort of shoulder bash guard tackle, 350 up to 400. Okay, so it's going to take you longer to get to Xeon's Rage, but when you do, the buffs will be much more noticeable. Alright, I'm kind of cool with that. The Zaku 2 melee is my favourite of the melee units to use so far. I'm still trying to get to grips with him, and I'm not going to lie, the hardest part I find is actually accumulating enough points for Xeon's Rage, so that's just made it a wee bit harder for me. But I'm sure I can adjust, and I'm looking forward to seeing this on the field. And finally, the new Gundam. So his beam rifle. Movement speed will no longer be reduced during while... Movement speed will no longer be reduced during movement speed will no longer be reduced while new Gundam uses his sub-action. Forward and sideways movement upped from 380 to 530. Backwards movement 300 up to 430. What? Due to its large size, new Gundam takes a lot of hits, so we aim to reduce the rate at which it gets hit by increasing its moves. Ah, right, okay, so that's what that is. So because they associated it with the beam rifle, I was like, what? So basically, he can strafe better. Okay, I'm cool with that. I did always feel that the new Gundam is a bit slow. Unicorn as well. I mean, they are big, but like, all right, I'm cool with that. New Gundam. Okay, good, because I used New Gundam for the first time in a few weeks. Used him the other night. I forgot how fucking stupid good he is. Like, he's really good. Rule adjustments. Okay. Changes to overtime rules in point capture and destruction. Teams that meet all of the following conditions will lose the right to go on offensive in overtime. The team that loses the right to go on offensive will lose the game when 25% of the objective in the first area has been captured. 1. When the team was the only team to go into extra time on the second objective, and 2. When the time remaining for the opposing team on the second objective was over 1:30. Okay. If the score is 4-4 at the end of overtime continues. Thereafter, the progression will be divided as follows according to the points earned by both teams at the end of an even numbered round. If both teams have an odd number of points, 5-5 or 7-7, the match will be a draw. If both teams have an even number of points, 6-6 or 8-8, overtime will continue. If the teams are still tied at the end of 10 rounds, the match will be a draw. 10 rounds? Oh my god, that sounds like torture. Ooh, I know that's if it gets up to 10 rounds, but still, even the potential for that. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, why? See, under the current rules, a tie is declared when the score is 4-4. Yep. Even if there's still time remaining. This has caused players some dissatisfaction. Therefore, we have made a change to the rules where as long as both teams have remaining time, overtime will continue. Additionally, in situations where there's a large difference in the remaining time, as a way to reward the winning team, and to shorten match times. The team with the less time will lose the opportunity to go in the offensive. Right, I can kind of see why they're doing that, but at the same time, no, because that means matches are just going to go on for longer. I mean, honestly, I think I've had, in the entire time I've been playing this now, I think I have had maybe less than 5 draws. Yeah, must be less than 5. So, that's a big one. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Just the potential of being stuck in a game for 10 rounds. I know they're not 10 full rounds. You know, it's just like minute 30. But still, like, just the potential for that just sounds like torture. So, alright, we'll see how that goes. Matchmaking adjustments. Matchmaking area integration. The 4 matchmaking areas of Japan, Asia, North America and Europe have been merged to just Asia, which merges Japan and Asia, and North America and Europe. Wonder which 2 that merges. The purpose of this change is to make matchmaking more reliable. We will continue to monitor and improve the situation in order to create a more reliable playing environment for all players. Good. I've been wanting this for ages. Like, I live in Europe. I'm in Scotland. I'm in Europe. But half my friends live here in Scotland with me, and then the other half of my friends live in North America. You know, America and Canada. But we just use the North American servers all the time, and I've experienced no lag. You know, the ping's been good, just everything's been great. So the fact that they're just merging these 2 is great. So that will just increase the player pool, which means matchmaking times will be faster. Because let's face it, like when we played the North America servers, there's a few names we started to notice over and over and over. It's like, hey, we played that guy before. So now, hopefully merging the 2 will be good, because I have seen some people on Reddit who are like using the European servers, like, yeah, it's taking me 2 minutes to find a game. It's just it's really not fun. And like, I just want to say to them, I was like, hey, nobody's using the European servers. Just move to North America. Like, just everyone move to North America. So the fact that they're just merging the 2, that's great. That might actually increase the ranked servers. So may actually need to try ranked this season. Alright, that's good. I'm glad they did that. Ratings adjustment for master players. That's ranked shit. I know I just said, I might play ranked, but I don't care about ranked stuff now. Fuck that. Other adjustments. The location name UI will now become transparent when it overlaps a unit during the match. Don't think I've ever fucking noticed that being a problem. So the remaining time for each team will be displayed clearly at the start of an overtime round. Okay. Aim assist, console version only, has been adjusted so that it works on disabled units. Oh my god, thank fuck. Like, that has been a problem, but I've just never thought of, like, hey, can you fix that? But yeah, that is such an annoying problem. It's such an annoying and embarrassing problem, because if you're, like, dueling a guy and then you get the best of him and he's literally kneeled down, not moving, and you just go up and you just keep missing him, you just feel embarrassed. You're just like, fuck, got him, got him dead. You're like, oh, that was annoying. Like, oh, I'm so glad they fixed that. That's a good change. But yeah, those are the changes that are coming in Season 3. Defensor. So, the Hyperion Gundam, didn't see that one coming at all. That was a surprise. And we're getting another unit this season. So I'm wondering who that could be. Like, the fact that this season is called Defensor makes me think it'll be another sort of shieldy unit. So I'm wondering who or what that could be. Who do you think it'll be? Like, I don't know why the name sort of just came in my head straight away when I'm thinking like lots of shields or whatever is the Virtue Gundam from Double O. But then again, that's just mimicking what Hyperion brings, you know, the sort of like bubble shield. So I doubt they'd do that. So, I don't know. Maybe another healer unit. I'm not sure, but hey, that means we've got another month of speculating who they'll add. I know a lot of people are like, just add heavy arms, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm sort of slowly moving to the heavy arms hype train. Like, I would like heavy arms in there. But yeah, that's the updates for Season 3. What do you think of the What do you think of the buffs, the nerfs, the changes that they're making? What things do you think they should have addressed but they didn't? Because I know there's some stuff out there that they want to address. They did do a Q&A bit. So they did like a 2-hour live stream thing where they unveiled all this stuff and they talked a bit. And they did show, they did do like a player Q&A question thing. And some of the questions were okay, some were just like, eh. Like, I think even at one point they mentioned, oh yeah, we tested out a 10v10 version of the game, which I think that would be utter chaos, but I kind of want to see that. But I am noticing a lot of people are saying that the connection on the PC version has gotten worse, which even I, on my laptop, I think 5 days ago, I tried logging in, and it just wouldn't let me log in. Like, I just could not log into the game. So, yeah, it has gotten worse on PC, and I can see why people are like, oh, it's dying on Steam. It's like, well, it's dying on Steam, but I think on Xbox it's doing pretty well. So, and they did acknowledge that. They said, yeah, keep sending us info, keep sending us your PC specs so we can see, maybe find out what the common denominator here is. But yeah, there's nothing really too significant in the Q&A section. But yeah, that's it. So Season 3 launches February 1st, which is Wednesday. But I think that's like Wednesday 1 in the morning UK time, so realistically Thursday for me. So won't get to play it for a while. I am pretty excited for this season. You know, I've been enjoying it. All my mates are playing it and enjoying it, which I'm so glad, because I'm glad that I've actually got a Gundam game that my friends enjoy. So yeah, that was it. Are you excited for the next season? What things do you think they still need to add, and what things do you think they still need to address? So hopefully I'll see you on the battlefield now that they've merged the servers, and hopefully you guys have fun. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.